Okay, welcome to our class, Rodrigo, Diego, Francisco. Thank you for coming to our class for today. I hope you are ready and, well, all of you are ready also to practice. How are you today?
Oh,
Good
good,
teacher, good.
teacher.
Okay, Rodrigo, good. Francisco, it's also good. Well, Diego left. I guess it's because he's having troubles with the internet. I don't know nearby your house, everybody, but over here it's raining, okay? That's why maybe the internet could be kind of slow, or maybe some of us can have troubles with the internet because of that situation, okay? In today's opportunity, guys, let's start our class. I really congratulate you for coming on time. And we have to start everybody by making a review. Do you remember what was yesterday's topic? At least Rodrigo and Diego were here yesterday. I want to ask you, what was yesterday's topic? Do you remember, Rodrigo and Diego?
It was like the infinitive and the gerund.
Okay, pretty good. It was about gerunds and infinitives. Okay, and tell me, what is the use of gerunds? When do we use gerunds?
To explain the purpose of something or the use of it.
Okay, very good. And what about infinitives, Diego? What is the use of infinitives?
Hi, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, for example, we use the infinitives to mention a specific use for something.
Okay, very good. To express the specific use of something. In this case, we talk about the use that we give to something, okay? That's pretty nice. Thank you, Rodrigo and Diego. You told me great examples. Now, everybody, we will continue by we will continue by practicing this question. As you can see over here, everybody, we have a question. What do you use it for? Maybe, guys, well, I guess all of us have a cell phone. Maybe some of you have a laptop or a computer, a desktop computer, and maybe a few of you have a tablet. Now, everybody, I want you to tell me, first of all, which one do you use the most, or which one do you like the most? Then tell me, what is the main use you give to these objects? For example, guys, I will tell you that I use more my laptop. And I use my laptop to, oh, to create presentations for my classes, because this is something very important that I do. Okay, now everybody, tell me about you. To start, everybody, let's pay attention to Diego. Okay, Diego, tell me, first of all, which one do you use the most?
Well, in my case, I use the most the laptop because I use it for the university homeworks, to do some presentations, and I prefer to watch videos in it.
Okay, so you, because of university and also to watch videos. That was a great example, okay? Using two, okay, very good, infinitives. Thank you. Now let's continue with Francisco. Francisco, what do you, well, first of all, which one do you use the most?
Uh, in my case, teacher, I use the most the cell phones and rate in a few times the laptops.
Okay.
Also, also
Continue,
let me
continue.
tell you uh, that I use the cell phone for uh, listen podcast and Spotify and watching some videos too.
Okay, pretty nice. So you use your cell phone to listen to podcasts, right? That's a
Yes,
great use. That's a great use. So that's pretty nice. Thank you, Francisco, for sharing. What about
you're
you,
welcome.
Rodrigo? Which one do you use the best? The most, I'm sorry.
I think it's 50-50 between my computer and my cell phone, my smartphone.
Okay, great. Do you have a desktop computer?
Yeah, yeah, soon it's a desktop computer.
Okay, pretty nice. That's something good. And what do you use, for example, what do you use the desktop computer for?
To mostly and to watch videos on the internet, YouTube and etc.
Okay, well, that's something amazing. Thank you for sharing, Rodrigo. That's something really good. And what
And
about you?
to
Uh-huh.
assist to this class.
Oh, okay, to come to the class. Well, that's something amazing. So that's a great use you are giving to your computer. Thank you for
Yeah,
being here, Rodrigo. And well, let's finish this question with Griselda. Hello, Griselda. Welcome to the class. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, that's great. Tell me, please, Griselda, well, first of all, which of these electronic devices do you use the most?
I use the most the laptop, and I use to the cell phone because um, um, I I have a company the rental properties for vacation,
Hmm,
and
okay.
I review message, or I check the employee, or I receive call, um, and the other day, the whole day, I use the computer and the cell.
Okay, that's nice. Well, this is something interesting that you use it mostly for work to send messages or to send messages or to check some messages, also to check
Uh-huh.
your employees. Those are great activities. Guys, all of you told me about your activities. As you know, people can have a laptop or a desktop computer for a specific use, to work or for working in this case, for creating presentations for their classes. So people in general can have these kind of devices or gadgets for also specific uses. But in this case, everybody, since we are talking about the use we give to the things, we need to use infinitives. To plus the verb in base form. Okay, thank you for sharing, everybody. Right now, we will move to our next activity, okay? The next activity, guys, it's today's class. In this opportunity, guys, let's talk about imperatives, okay? This is an imperative review, guys, because I think you already learned imperatives or you already know a little bit about imperatives. For example, guys, when you are in a basic level, you learn some commands. Commands are similar to imperative form. Commands, everybody, for example, stand up, sit down, turn around, hands up, hands down, okay, close your eyes. So we learn, everybody, different kind of commands. Then everybody, we have the imperatives. As I said before, imperatives are similar or are kind of commands too, okay? But in this opportunity, guys, we will learn together about this. Let's pay attention to our first slide. Can you help me reading, Francisco?
Okay, teacher. Imperatives. We use imperative sentences to give direct commands. We can also use them to give instruction more politely.
Polite.
Repeat after me politely.
Very good.
Repeat after me, please.
Very good. As you can see, the use of imperatives is to give direct commands, okay? This is the first use that we can give it. Then we use it to give instructions more politely. In this case, everybody remember, we are talking about something that it's direct and something that it's to help you understand or to follow instructions. Look at the example. Repeat after me, please. If I use this imperative sentence, everybody, first of all, it's good to remember that I don't have to use, or it's not necessary using a subject. I don't have to say, you repeat after me, please. No, I don't have to use it because this is a direct command. It can be in general, or I can speak directly to one person, but I need to show that I'm talking to that person. Okay, repeat after me. Everyone, repeat after me. Okay, as you can see, we use it to give direct commands or to give instructions. Let's continue, guys. As I said before, something that we don't have to forget is that we don't use a subject. Okay, subjects are not used in a imperative form. Let's move on. Okay, let's see. Can you help me, Griselda, read this slide?
Okay. Imperatives. We can use them in different situations, such as a user guide, a user guide, a school, an airplane, with friends.
Good. Okay. As you can see in these examples, everybody, we can use the imperatives in different situations. A user guide, before we move, I want to ask you guys, do you know what is a user guide?
Yes.
Okay, Francisco, what is a user guide?
For example, when you buy a TV, and they're coming with a little books with instruction. This is a user guide.
Okay, pretty nice. You are right. A user guide, everybody, is the small book that comes in a TV, in a washing machine, in a cell phone, okay? The small book that shows you important information about the new purchase you have done. That's the user guide. Then we have some instructions, some imperative sentences at school. We can see, guys, that another example is when you are in an airplane or when you are in a flight. Finally, guys, even though this is something not polite, but it's a common group we are gathered with, we can use imperatives with our friends. We will check some examples about imperatives in these 4 areas. There are even more fields in which you can use imperatives. But at least today, everybody, we will just study these 4 situations or these 4 scenarios. Okay, let's move to a user guide. Well, let's look to this examples about imperatives. Please, Rodrigo, help me reading these examples.
Okay, teacher. Imperatives. We commonly use he commands to give instruction. Please remain seated until the seatbelt sign is off. And wash your hands.
Okay, very good. I'm really sorry, guys. I forgot changing that part. I forgot checking that part, but the real word is the. Okay, we commonly use the commands. Okay, but great job, Rodrigo. Thank you. As you can see in these examples, everybody, we are talking about two different scenarios. Well, they are not pretty different, but we have some examples using the imperatives. For example, let me ask Francisco, where can you listen to this imperative sentence? The first one, Francisco.
Well, when you go to on airplane, it's commonly the lady who put in front of the people, and she said, "Please remain seated until the seatbelt sign is off."
Okay, that was a great role play. Thank you, Francisco. And that was a great answer. As you can see, guys, this is a common situation that you can be able to listen, or you can listen during a flight or when you are on an airplane. Okay, please remain seated until the seatbelt sign is off. As you know, guys, it is important to use the seatbelt, or in another way to call it, guys, is the security belt. Okay, this is something that you can listen over there. As you can see, we have some examples, guys, and they are not using a subject. Please remain seated. We are not using any subject in any part of this sentence. Then we have the second example. Wash your hands. Let me ask Diego. Diego, where can you listen to this command or to this instruction? Wash your hands.
We can usually hear, for example, during eating food or in some schools.
Very good.
For example,
Continue.
before during how can I say cirugía? I don't know.
A surgery.
Yes, a surgery.
Okay, that's a good those are great examples. Well, as you listen to Diego, he mentioned three important places: in a restaurant, at school, and also when if you are a doctor, so you will listen to this instruction before making a surgery, or before making a surgery. Well, let's pay attention to it. Another situation, or in another context, guys, at school, sometimes at home, everybody. Let me ask Griselda. Griselda, who can tell you this instruction at home? Wash your hands at home.
Before eat or
Yes, before eating, but
that,
who can tell you this sentence? What person?
the the mom.
Very good. Our mom. Okay, you know, everybody, when we are kids, we used to play with different things on the floor, or maybe we really like to take different things, maybe in the backyard if you had a backyard. So we liked to touch the floor and or the ground and take things from the ground. And then everybody, there were many things. But then when we return our house, maybe we were dirty, and our mom always told us before eating, hey, wash your hands. In some cases, she didn't need to say, Christian, wash your hands, or Rodrigo, wash your hands. She just needed to say, hey, wash your hands before eating. Okay, that was And that was all what she needed to say. And we understood. In some other cases, when maybe she was angry, she told us our full name and then wash your hands. Okay, so this is everybody. These are some examples, guys, and as you can see, we are using different contexts, different places. People can use imperatives. Okay, let's move on, everybody, to our next part. In this moment, guys, let's check some imperative examples in negative form. Can you help me reading this, Griselda?
Yes. Also, what is the question?
Oh, read.
Read. Also, we can use imperatives in negative form. Example, do not use your cell phone while charging. Don't be late.
Very good. As you can see over here, we have two clear examples of imperatives in negative form. As you can see, we just need to use do not or don't, okay? Since imperatives, guys, are used in a present form. Look at these examples. Remain seated until the seatbelt sign is off. Wash your hands. As you see, we are using the verbs in present form. That's why, everybody, in imperative form, in negative, we have to use do plus not, or the contraction don't. Question for Rodrigo. Rodrigo, where can you find the first imperative sentence?
For example, in the user guide of your smartphone.
Very good. If you have a smartphone, everybody, you can hear, or you can listen, not listen because nobody tell you about this, but you can read this instruction. Don't use your cell phone while charging, okay? Avoid using your cell phone while charging. And we are not using, you don't use your cell phone while charging, okay? It is not necessary to use a subject because we understand, since this is a direct instruction, we understand that this is for us. This is for the owner of the cell phone. This is for the person in charge of something, okay? Then the next one, where can we listen to it, Francisco? Where can you listen? Don't be late.
Well, I think in the university,
Oh, yes.
it's commonly you see the sign, don't be late to the classes.
Very good. Any other place, guys?
The work.
At work, of course, everybody. You remember that at work, everybody, we all have a schedule that we need to respect. Okay, so if your time, your start time is at 8 a.m., you need to be at 8 a.m. in that place, or some minutes before that time. Okay, so you need to be early. Then we have any other example, everybody? Any other place?
At church.
At church, yes, it's possible. In some places, they tell you, okay, we have an amazing activity on Sunday. Please don't be late. Okay? They don't need to say, you don't be late. Okay? We don't need to say that, everybody, because this is a direct instruction. In some cases, general. And in other cases, guys, it can be, for example, it can be specific for a person. But in that way, everybody, instead of using a subject, we better point out that person. Okay, so you do this. Okay, I point you out, and then the instruction. Okay, any other example, guys, of places we can hear this instruction? Don't be late.
The meeting.
In a meeting, of course. At home also. Okay, this is an example I invent, everybody, because sometimes when we are teenagers, I know that everyone here it's an adult, nobody is teenager, nobody asks for permission, or maybe we still do, but now we are adults is the important thing. And in some cases, guys, when we had permission to go out, our mom or our dad told us, hey, you need to be here at 9 p.m. Don't be late. Okay. And that was all we needed to listen. Okay. After that, we knew that we needed to be at home at 9. Okay. Very good. So guys, let's see that this is very simple. That's why this is just a kind of review that we are just doing, okay? Because we already studied this topic and in some levels before, and this is very simple, guys. That's why this is the last topic of this level. Remember, guys, tomorrow we have speaking practice, and then tomorrow we have speaking practice about Unit 5, and then on Thursday, we have our final speaking practice from this level. Okay, remember this is level intermediate 3. After that level, everybody, we need to move to another level. And I don't know if you will continue with a different teacher, but in case you continue with me or with another teacher, guys, we will continue our classes maybe in 1 or 2 weeks. I just invite you guys to continue working hard in this class and also in tomorrow's speaking practice and in our final speaking practice too. Okay, everybody, it was a nice topic and very simple. I want to ask you, do you have any question or any other example you want to share with us? Okay.
For example,
Yes, Diego.
in some places that they say don't run in the hall.
Excellent. Don't run in the hole. Nice. Where have you seen this?
At school.
At school. Very good. Any other place? Sometimes in a museum, guys. In a museum. In museums, you should be really careful. Also, guys, I remember when I was a kid, a security guard told me in a mall, hey, don't run. I was running because I lost something. And he told me, hey, don't run. Okay, it's not allowed. Okay, so this is something good. These are great examples, guys. I really appreciate your example, Diego. That was nice. Any other example that you can share, everybody? Thank you. Okay, guys, if there are no more examples, it's time to practice. It will be really simple. Okay, but we will continue, guys, working on this activity, and we will try to create the right examples. In today's class, everybody, we will divide our class into 2 teams. The first team, give me a second. The first team is going to be Francisco and Diego. And the second team, everybody, is going to be Rodrigo and Griselda. Okay? Right now, what do you have to do? First of all, guys, you need to choose you need to choose one of these numbers, one of these charts, okay? After choosing your chart, everybody, you need to tell me, okay, you need to tell me, everybody, one imperative sentence using, give me a second. Okay, you need to tell me one sentence about the picture that you will see on that screen, because there are different pictures on the screen. Okay, right now it's your moment to decide a number. We will start with Francisco. Francisco, tell me please tell me a number, okay?
A number 7.
Number 7. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, this is very difficult. Which is this imperative sentence? In negative. Oh, it says is in negative.
Okay. Do not sit in the iron chair.
Okay. Do not sit in the iron chair. Let's see. Okay, it was related because it was don't sit down. But so it was really good, okay? We will take it as good, okay? Because it was related. Very good, Francisco. Thank you for your example. Let's move everybody and continue. Give me a second. Okay, let's move. You have the 15 points. Let's move to Rodrigo. Rodrigo, tell me a number.
Number 4.
Number 4. Let's see. Hey, go to the first place. It means that Francisco and Diego's points move to Rodrigo and Griselda. Okay, so very good. Okay, well, actually they don't move, but you have more points than the other team. Okay, so very good. Okay, Rodrigo, and you don't have any question for you. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Let's see, Diego, tell me another number.
Okay, let me see. Number 5.
Number 5, let's check. Okay, this is an affirmative. What do you think is the imperative sentence?
It can be turn to the left.
Okay, turn to the left. Let me see. Is this the left? Yes, right? Yes, it
Yes, I
is.
think.
Turn left. Oh, give me a second. It was frozen. Very good. So turn left is the right example. Very good boy. Okay. Thank you, Diego. Excellent example. Let's move. Let's continue with Griselda. Gris, tell me a number, please.
Number 2.
Number 2. Let's check. Okay, take points from Francisco and Diego. I'm really sorry, guys. They are choosing.
No.
They are choosing the good numbers. Okay, Griselda, how many? I'm sorry, guys. How many points do you want to take from Francisco and Diego? 5, 10, 15, 20, or 25 points?
5.
Just 5.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What a kind girl. Very good. So right now you are you are in a draw, 25 against 25 points. Let's continue. Francisco, next round. Tell me a number.
A number 9.
Number 9. Let's check. Okay. This is an imperative sentence in affirmative form.
Open the windows.
Okay. Let me do it. Open the window, of course. It was simple, okay? But it was also great. Thank you, Francisco. Rodrigo, next round. Tell me a number.
Number 14.
14. This is a great number. Let's see. Oh, you need to create an example, but look at this. This is an imperative sentence in negative form.
Don't
do you-
sing. Do not sing.
Do not sing. Let's see. Very good. Do not or don't sing. Very good. You have 40 points. Diego, let's continue with another number.
Let me see. A lucky number. Eh, 15.
15. Okay, let's check. Oh, this is, well, this is interesting because it's a prohibition, but it's in affirmative form. So what do you think it is about your phone?
Let me see. If it's positive, I think is use your phone, but following the feature, it can be don't use your phone. I don't know.
Okay. Okay,
Mm,
that's a great example, but remember that in this case, the example should be in affirmative.
yes, so it should be use your phone.
But remember that in the picture, it's a prohibition.
Let me see. Uh, you can use your phone.
Okay. Any idea, Francisco? To help
Yes.
Diego? Which is your idea?
Yes. Is to turn off your phone.
Oh, that's a great option. What do you think, Diego?
Yes, can be a good option.
Turn off your phone. Final decision, Diego?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Perfect. Okay, that was a good one.
Excellent, Francisco.
Actually, guys, it was really difficult for me because I never thought when I completed this exercise by myself, everybody, I was playing against myself. I didn't know what was the right, I didn't know what could be the right answer because it's a prohibition, but the sentence is in affirmative. At the end, everybody, turn off your phone or mute your phone could be great ideas, okay? Excellent, Diego and Francisco. You have 55 points. Let's continue. Griselda, next number.
Number 8.
Number 8, let's see. Okay, look at this, it's in negative.
Don't jump.
Don't jump, let's see.
Jump.
Of course, okay, very simple, and it was nice. Okay, let's go to round number 3. Let's see, please, Francisco, tell me another number.
Number 1.
Number 1, let's check. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. What is the right example?
Don't be late.
Ah, very good. So we studied this example in our class. Great,
Yeah.
Francisco. Okay, so you remember, that was nice. 70 points. Let's see, Rodrigo, tell me another number.
Number 12.
12, let's see. Okay, in negative, what could be the example?
Don't cry.
Don't cry. Okay, very good. Okay, In this case, we have don't be sad or don't worry, but also your example, it's possible. Even though we don't have it in these answers, well, in the picture, you can see that the girl is crying, so don't cry.
She is crying, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. She's crying, so at the end, saying to one person, don't cry, it's possible. It's not very useful, but it's possible. I say this, guys,
Yeah, yeah.
because when you say someone don't cry, that person is start crying even more. Okay, don't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Very good, Rodrigo. That was a nice example. Diego, next number.
Number 10.
Number 10. Let's see. Okay, the other team loses
Ooh.
25 points. Okay, Diego,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that was a good decision, even though you affect the other group, but now you have more
Qué
points.
penqueada.
Okay, yes, guys. It was because I really like this, guys, because nobody knows what's going to happen, okay? But thank you, okay, Diego. Thank you for your decision. Okay, let's continue with Griselda. Okay, you still have the opportunity to win. Go ahead.
Number 16.
Number 16, let's see. Okay. What could be the right sentence?
Don't take a picture.
Don't take pictures. Okay, let's see. Very good. Or don't take photos. Okay, both are correct. Okay, thank you. Okay, Francisco and Diego, right now you have 70 points. Of course, you have 10 more points than your classmates, but this is the last round. So nobody knows if there is another bonus for you, or maybe for Rodrigo and Grisel, okay? Let's see what happened until the end. Please, Francisco, tell me your last number.
Number 13.
13, let's see. Okay, in negative.
Don't turn right.
Don't turn right. Excellent. That was great, okay? Now you have 85 points. Let's move with Rodrigo. Rodrigo, tell me your last number.
Number 6.
Number 6, let's see. Okay. What could be this command?
Don't stand up.
Oh, it's in affirmative.
Oh, stand up.
Very good, okay. Stand up. Great. Look at this, everybody. If it is minus, so it's in negative. If we have a plus, it's in affirmative. Very good. So 10 points. Well, Diego, this is your last opportunity. Let's see. Which number do you choose?
Number 3.
Number 3. Let's see. Okay. Which is this command?
Be careful.
Okay, be careful. It's a good option. And of course, that's the right option, okay? Excellent, so you have 100 points. But now, Griselda, okay? Just finish with this activity and to finish with as brave players. Let's see. Which is this one?
Don't eat.
Don't eat. Nice. We have don't eat over here. Also, another option is drink, but it was great. Excellent. Okay, in this opportunity, Francisco and Diego are the winners. So claps for you guys. It was an amazing opportunity, okay? It was an amazing
Por robarle
practice.
5 puntos nomás.
Yes, but guys, you had the opportunity to steal.
Because she loved us.
Yes, Griselda just took 5 points from you guys. So that was something that helped you a lot. And at the end, it affected Rodrigo and Griselda. So congratulations, Francisco and Diego. It was an amazing practice. All of us have done an amazing practice, guys. Just continue working like that and keep doing your best. Okay, it's almost time to go. We still have 10 minutes, but we already finished with our class. Just please, everybody, let me show you what is our homework for tomorrow. As you know, everybody, this week, at the end of this week, on Friday, we need to have 100% of the activities done, okay? It means, everybody, that to get your certificate or your diploma, you need to complete 100% before Friday, okay? Or the latest on Friday at 8 a.m. because INSAFORP is going to check at that time. Okay, everybody, just please continue working on Unit 5 and complete the next activities. Complete activity 5.3 and finish in activity 5.3.3. Okay, these are everybody. I'm not pretty sure, but I guess these are the final activities or almost the final activities that we have in Unit 5. Okay, everybody, please work on the platform. It is really important. We need to finish to continue or to keep or to get our scholarship for the next level. If you want to continue with the English classes, guys, continue working also in the platform, because if you don't have this level completed, you won't be able to continue with the next level when we start, okay? So please, everybody, try to work on it, okay? I haven't checked if you have finished. Any of you have finished with all the activities on the platform? Nobody?
Yes, I do.
No yet.
Rodrigo, yes. Diego, no.
I have 85%.
85. Okay, so you are almost done. Okay. Just guys, if you have more than 80%, so you are in the right level or you're in the right progress. Okay. But if you have less than 80 or 75%, everybody, worry about that, everybody. Worry about it. Because we need to finish before Friday and you need to work all the activities. Please, guys, work on it. Try to do your best. And I really want to say thank you for being here today, guys. I hope to see you tomorrow. And at least for today, guys, have a good night. Bye-bye. Thank you for... Yes, Francisco.
But we have done all the activity from the platform for the next week, right? Next Friday or this Friday?
This Friday, because INSAFORP is going to check this Friday on August 18th, okay?
But I seem advice from the speak, and they told us it would be next week.
Really? Let me check. On the WhatsApp group?
Yes.
Let's see.
I think 16, August 16.
Okay. It says... No, I can't see that information.
They sent two messages, and the first one, it was for this Friday, but then they replying like corrigiendo for the next Friday.
Oh, but I think it was about give me a second. I guess it was about the final the last class. I'm not really sure, but I think it's about that because it says well, I don't find anything. The single thing I found, everybody, it's el día jueves 17-18-2023 finalizamos módulo, ¿ok? 17 del 18 no existe, guys, porque no hay 18 meses. Entonces, luego hicieron una corrección y dijeron corrección en fecha jueves 17 del 8 del 2023. Entonces, ese día es nuestra última clase. Luego de eso, no he encontrado ningún otro mensaje que diga. Por el contrario, encontré un mensaje que dice viernes 18 del agosto del 2023, revisión del 100% de progreso en plataforma de aprendizaje.
Sí,
Okay.
sí, ya lo miré, pero yo pensaba que era el 18 de, caía el otro viernes, pero no, es este viernes.
Yes, okay. Yes,
Sí,
guys,
sí,
okay.
sí.
It's kind of confusing because time is flying, everybody. Time flies really fast, okay? But as you know, this Friday, we have to finish 100%. But you are close to it, everybody. You are close to 100%. So please work on it and do your best. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.
Okay, good night, teacher. See you tomorrow.
Good night,
Thank you so
everybody.
much,
See you.
teacher. See you
See you
You're
tomorrow.
welcome. I hope to see you tomorrow practicing here, guys.